Hi guys, I hope you're all doing really well. If you are not just clicking onto this because you just come across it and you don't know who I am, if you are a long time viewer, I'm really sorry. I took a little bit of an unplanned hiatus last week. It was not intentional at all, and in fact, apart from maybe a Christmas or two, I've not uploaded for a week in like, I don't know, 7 years or something, which is crazy, but also I hated it. I hated not being able to upload and share anything with you. So sorry to keep you waiting. It wasn't even that I had a week off, unfortunately. I would love that, but I had a huge project over on Instagram, which I will share with you really soon. It's a series and I'm so thrilled to be bringing it to you. My Instagram is Lara, Joanna, Jarvis. But if you are new and you're just stumbling upon this video, then it's going to be all about the hacks, the ways to make the most money and what you guys need to know if you're new to car boot sales, if you want to make loads of looty from your booty. I don't know. We're going to be talking about ways to make more money and just not to get caught out. So I really hope this video is helpful, guys, and I will try and leave a link to the last car boot sale video that we did, and we are going to do one again very soon because we've still got loads of things. And now that we've been as well, I'll get into it in a minute, but I feel like we've got a lot more stuff that we can sell. So let me know if you want to see more car boot sale videos here on this channel. I love like thrifting and finding things that are much more affordable for the home and for us as a family. Anyway, let's get into the video. Okay, so I kind of alluded to this just now, but dig deep, guys. We are talking one man's trash is another one's treasure. Treasure. We know that, okay? So just because you're not using like that stash of candles that you've never got around to burning doesn't mean someone else isn't going to love it for you. Also, think outside the box as well. So it's not just like trinkets and bric-a-brac. There are so many other things that you can sell at a car boot sale and sell for good money. So things like clothing, get a rail and lay it all out. That's a good one. Unused makeup, unused perfume. First of all, when they first open, so it's a really early start most of the time, although there are actually some later riser car boot sales, which I would be there for, I have to say. It's very early, but when you first open your stall, you will get like professional resellers come through and they will want all your electrical goods. So think old iPods, old phones, headphones, keyboards, like tech gear, and they will come in and they will just want to just buy it because they're then going to upcycle it, flip it and resell it basically. So those things, they're professional resellers. They're not going to be there for the bric-a-brac, you know, you're like your cups and saucers that your nan handed you down. They are going to be there for the more expensive stuff. So it might feel a little bit kind of unnerving when they come in and they just literally like electricals, and you have to just like tell them. So keep your prices high for that because you know that they are there for that purpose. So think around, you know, if you've got an old remote control for the telly that you no longer have, that sort of thing. Trying to look around now, clocks and things like that. Try and dig deep and get these things that actually not just you and I would want to buy from a car boot sale, actually things that are like tech gear that actually will sell quite well and for a better price as well. So another one, which is actually probably pure profit because you don't need to buy the thing to sell it, is to propagate your own plants. So grow your own. Actually, plants do really well at car boot sales, and I had not even thought that I would want to buy them when I went to a car boot sale because, you know, you can go to a garden centre, to like home-based B&Q type place or the supermarket these days. But actually, there are so many plants that you can buy from a car boot sale, and if you're a buyer, you can actually get them for a good price. But if you're a seller, you can literally just grow your own. So start making little seedlings, cuttings, and propagate them from your own plants. It's free, and then sell them on. So it's a really good idea if you've got green fingers anyway and you know want to make a little bit of extra cash. The next one, hold off on labeling. Now people kind of ignore the labels anyway, and it almost puts them off a little bit. Whereas if they have to ask you how much something is, and you can gauge their interest, see how much they really want it, or you know what kind of budget you think they might have, and actually then you can dictate that price to whatever that person is and their budget. So don't label things. If you have like clothes, then maybe just like put £3, £5, £10, like all the rail, or like £2 shoes kind of thing. They won't need to ask you for each individual thing, and it's a little bit less overwhelming if there's too many prices. It's just like everything here is £5. And yeah, with the labels, I just think people will ignore it anyway, and they want to then barter. And if you've already set your price, whereas they might be like, will you take £5 for that? And you were thinking 2, then you're going to make more money. So don't label things. And actually, who's got the time to do that anyway? The next one, we found this worked really well. So we had our decorating table, like pasting table, and then we had some boxes. So Stu put out loads of books and DVDs, and to be honest, they're not a big seller. Like, we had so many books, but actually we just put them out in big boxes, and a lot of them did sell, but loads of them didn't. But what I wanted to say was, actually, if you put like bits and bobs in a big bag, for example, or like a box, so people can have a good rummage, it actually means that people are really looking at your things. They're rummaging to say, oh, what else can I find? And it gives them that excitement, and actually more so than just like a quick glance over on your table, because I often find, like, if everything's laid out, they're like, la, 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 scan over, no, don't want anything. But if they're rummaging in a box, they're a little bit more kind of engaged, and they're like, oh, what's this? And also, I do find having people at your stall for longer creates that buzz and that hub. Like, everyone's like, oh, what, they must have good things because there's people there. So things that people are rummaging through, obviously you've got hand sanitizer out and things like that, but you can actually gain a little bit more traction, a bit more interest from other people by having those boxes. Make sure you cash up first, guys. Don't go there without any change, because most people will come with like pounds and 50p's and stuff, but a lot of people don't, and they're like, have you got change for a £5? And you think, no, I haven't. You might actually end up losing that sale because you don't have any change to give them. So cash up like lots of different denominations, maybe £20 worth of change, so that you've got money. And there's no harm in taking a bum bag, guys. Let's bring the bum bag back. So with car boot sales, there's a little bit of a lull in the middle. So you get the first lot. So it's kind of like either side is a good time to go. So in the morning, you'll get the people that are just coming in and getting their electronic goods, and then there's people that really love a bargain. They're like professional car booters, or they really just want to kind of have the full experience and get as much choice. So you will get lots of sales in that first hour. Probably your most amount of money will go in that first hour, but then you'll get a bit of a lull. So it's like the bit between where they haven't quite turned up for the later shift yet. And then the last lot of people, they'll be coming in looking for a big bargain. Don't expect to sell everything at the price you want for it. These people are going to come in, they're going to want you to be wanting to get rid of it. They're going to hope that you don't want to take it home, and that actually you'd rather sell it for 50p than to have to take it home. So you're going to get like 2 different kinds of people, we found. And then in the middle, like, it's a bit of a lull and a bit of a kind of slower pace of traffic, but that's good. It gives you time to like restock your stall, keep things back if you haven't got space to put them, and then put them back out, and then you've got like a lot more space to have your new things out, and then you'll get that second wave of people coming as well. Don't expect too much. So people are coming to a car boot sale to spend 50p, not £50, and that is something you need to have in your mindset when you are putting things together to sell. Because if it's something that you bought for £50, you think, well, it's almost new, I'll get £40 for it. This isn't the place. People are not going to come to a car boot sale to spend that much money. So maybe don't put out things that you don't want to take too little for, but also, is it actually worth bringing home and having to store in your house, or actually selling for 50p? Sometimes you've got to weigh it up, better than bringing it home, because then you've got more clutter. And speaking of which, use this time to declutter your home, board games, books, toys that the children don't play with anymore, clothes that don't fit them anymore, clothes that don't fit you anymore. There's so many different areas that you might not even think of. And I'll get onto a sec, the things that actually you think might not sell that will sell really well. But just dig deep, like I said in the beginning, use this time to declutter and minimize your things, and then you can actually, get more money to then either buy the things that you want to buy. If you're doing a project, doing up your living room or your garden, use that money to spend on that. But equally, it's just so nice to have a clutter-free home. Next tip is to keep your spending low. It's very, very tempting to actually spend your profits on, something else that you want to buy, but it's really important to pack a flask, especially in that lull. You'll need a break, you'll need a bit of a sit down, pack a sandwich so you don't have to spend money on the hot dog van or the coffee van. or ice creams. Try not to spend your money. You've got the entrance fee. Ours is, I think, £6. If that's as much as you can spend in the whole day, then that is great. And then all of your profits are your own. We actually made £138 on our very first car boot sale, and we didn't really kind of know what we're doing. So hopefully this is video, if you are new to it or you're just trying to like upsell your stall, then hopefully these tips have helped. But actually, at this point, I'd love for you to leave a comment in the description, in the comment section, to give us your tips, because I am relatively new to this, but I really love doing a car boot sale and love making the extra money out of our old things. So let us know in the comments what your tips are, if you have any, and if you're a seasoned professional. So as I said, think far and wide. Some things that you won't even kind of think, you know, that would sell, will sell. So wellies do well. We have got about 6 pairs that don't fit the boys anymore. They're in the way, so actually just chuck them in a box and take them. Wetsuits, so anything like sea shoes, I bought those last week. Any like life floats, that sort of thing, or surf belly board type things, they will go well. Dressing up costumes is a good one as well. We bought 3 and the boys love them, so that's a really good one. iPods, like old ones that you don't use anymore, lighting and tripods and things like that. Children's toys, as I said, they do really well. Also, you could do like a little wrap up, like little toys, and say like 50p, like what do they call it? You know, when you don't know what's in there, lucky dip. You can do that, and that might generate more profit than actually if you were to sell them. So that's quite a good idea, and it gets children around as well, so they love doing it. Framed pictures, so like these ones, or you know, pictures that you just don't need on your walls anymore, they do well. Or photo frames. Lego is a really good one. Mirrors and glasses. So there's like literally in every corner of your home there will be stuff that you can sell, I promise you. So if you're trying to do a declutter, then actually think about maybe declutter on the Saturday, car boot on the Sunday. Sunday night, treat yourself to a, you know, whatever you want to treat yourself to that you haven't had the money to do before. So yeah, there's loads of different things you can sell. You're never going to be a millionaire. Let's just put that out there. It's not that kind of game, but it does help you declutter, and it's fun. You know, you can, if you do it regularly, you can start having a little community, and it's nice to have a little browse yourself if you're into thrifting and like vintage magpie stuff. But I really enjoyed it, so I'm definitely gonna do another one. So I'll film it again if you want to see it. Let me know, and if you missed the last one, I will link that one as well for you in the description. So I hope this video was interesting if you're looking to do a car boot sale. And as I said, if you are a seasoned pro, then let us know in the comments your tips for making the most money. And in fact, should I do another video like this from a buyer's perspective? I don't know, let me know. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. I will be back this week. Don't worry, there's not another 3 videos missing like last week, so I do apologise for that, but I hope you had a really good week, and I'll be back soon with a house update and a side hustles video, so I really hope you enjoy those. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you so soon.